Another thing that I wanted to show you that's already set up on your quizzes, but you may want to change it, is setting a time limit. So you see the quiz, this is my class, but you see the quiz. The little pencil means that you're going to edit it. Go in, and over here you will see something called timing. Timing. Now this is where you can specifically open the quiz on a certain day or close the quiz on a certain day. And as you see, this is week 1, so I have it set to close week 1 at 1 minute to midnight. Now, I can set the time limit. I have 10 questions. It's set for 10 minutes. And you just enable this and put whatever you want. When the time expires, I set mine up with a grace period, so it doesn't just completely close. You have 3 minutes from the time it says it's closing to finish it and then submit it. So what I would like to do is go back in, let me get out of here, and show you how to set something again with the assignments. This is a law course, so we have case analysis week 1, and I'm just going in. This is the same thing we did, but I just want to kind of reinforce it. Cutoff date. Cutoff date is the first week, so we want to cut it off on the 14th of January at 23:59. That means that they cannot see it after that particular time. But also, another thing I want to show you is that this is where you would set it up with a due date also. And the thing about due dates is that students can see these, and they like to be able to see their due dates. If I don't set up due dates, I hear about it. So this is an assignment, and this is the due date. Now, you got to be careful with forums, because my forums are due on Thursday and Sunday night. So I don't put assignment due dates on forums because there's 2 separate times. So I just leave those, and that isn't completely up to you what you want to do. But I just wanted to show you how to set those up. Another thing I wanted to show you how to do, which you probably know how to do already, if you go back in to an assignment, let's do an additional research paper. Oops, sorry, I hit the wrong button. See what happens when you're too busy thinking about what you're doing or not thinking about what you're doing? Additional research paper, I want to edit it. Let me put this over here now. Maximum number of uploaded files. I always change this to either 1 or 2. That means they can't just continually upload files. Another thing that I change, feedback types, comment in line. So what that means is while you're grading, there's a comment box that you can actually, you don't have to go in and out, it's right there. So I always make sure that that says yes. And then this is where you change the grade. Now these are only worth 50 points in my class. But for any assignment where it says grade, that's where you can change it. So I just wanted to make sure that you knew that. And let's get out of here. Wait a minute. One other thing that and I think I may not have gone over this with you. So this is a 3-credit course. So what that means, if you were to ever be audited, is that you have to have 3 hours worth of work every week. Now it's up to you to tell the auditors what you think is, 3 hours worth of work. So for like my first week, of course I have an icebreaker and blah, 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 blah. Have a lecture that they have to watch. Week 1, they have to do a forum, they have to do a quiz, they have to read a case and write an analysis of the case, and then they have to do a research paper. Personally, I think I have more than 3 hours of work, but that is the bare minimum. So I always keep that in the back of my head, is that would I be able to justify the amount of work I have each week? So just, something to keep in your head. One of the other things that I wanted to let you know, I think it's in the fort, but I know it's somewhere online. We have a subscription to something called, well, it used to be called Screencast-O-Matic. I think they've changed the name, but that's what I'm using right now. You get 15 minutes, shows exactly what's on your screen. It is wonderful. So, like if you want to do a welcome video, you can just, show your syllabus and stuff like that using this. You don't even have to show your face. You can just show what's on the screen. I love it. So it's Screencast-O-Matic if you want to see if you can find it. All right. Again, I'm here if you need me.